Now, Kai, I believe, to be very honest with you, this is going to be a match to end the ages. Let's see exactly what the round start is. That should be my catchphrase. Let's see what the round start is.
That can be your will to kill?
Jumping HK. Yeah. Very nice pressure there. Okay. Back into the beam game. Smart of Pickles to go into it.
Oh, how did you know? How did you know?
Now, in this instance right now, that
ducking.
is a death. Yeah, you get touched twice and you die. You gotta respect the invuln frames. You gotta respect them. Now, this right here is very much so in Pickles' favor. Just going to be able to chip away very easily at Beowulf right now, especially since that chair is full screen.
That was such a bet right there. I don't know how. I don't know if I like that. That was a little too risky.
Is it hard? Is it hard to watch plays like that as a Beowulf main, Kai?
All I know is Dante was looking for that several times and then finally bet on it. Did not win that bet.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Spin the meter. Yes, very nice. I like this play from Pickles here. I like this. You're not getting back to your chair, and if you are, you have to pay for it in health.
Yeah, you're paying for it. Definitely looking for a snap here. iDante's gonna be looking for that.
This may be their opportunity. Yep.
Bam! And we're chairing all the way to Chair Town.
Beowulf is just one of those characters with just a ridiculous incoming every single time you see it, honestly.
Exactly. When you've got that chair as a resource. Oh! You gotta know their plus after that.
Incoming game.
Lots of hype coming in. Oh! Knees on the other side. Where your knees at? Where are your knees at?
Wow.
Oh!
Oh, no.
Flies away.
iDante
That's
said,
the kind of Beowulf play we all came to see.
Cowboy. Okay. I'm glad we
My
both
planet
appreciated iDante's exit there. Rich, is that you? I thought I was commentating with Kai.
Liam, can we get that as a feature? If you do that off screen, then he just disappears.
I would be very happy, honestly, to see that inside the game. But I absolutely digress. Fantastic play there by iDante. To be very honest with you, I would not have expected iDante to bring that back the way he did. Going into the second round, a lot of momentum on iDante's side.
That's perseverance is what that is. I know that's one of those weird X factors here that you can't quantify that, Kai. What does that even mean, perseverance? We all try to win. Blah, 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 blah. They sound exactly like that. It's very embarrassing for them. But what I would say in response to that is some people truly do not give up in a way that lets them play their A game, right? iDante brought their A game even when it didn't look like they were going to win. That's a determining factor type of X factor right there.
Oh, for sure. A lot of armor coming out right now by Dante. Really understanding when and where to use their characters' armor frames. God, that sweep is just putting in so much work right now for iDante. Slowly getting this approach right now.
Yeah, the assist is looking pretty unhealthy.
But that's a strength that Pickles does have here. Being able to keep that momentum, being able to chip away at iDante. iDante has only hit Philia and Robo a couple of times, but look, iDante's sitting there at like a third health right now.
Getting closer.
Pickles doing
those multi-hits are
job.
very, very dangerous against chairless Beowulf. Every one of those is resulting in more chip damage.
Now Pickles needs to be very careful here because any touch will mean death for them. But I don't believe they'll have to worry about this because this should be death as long as they link this. Yep, perfect. Very, very well played by Pickles there.
Completely different game. Completely different game. And that's what Pickles wanted to do last game. You could see them basically saying, I've got 3 characters, I've got assists, I can keep you away, I can chip you down, and I'll do this all day. But iDante didn't let that happen. iDante was able to successfully get into game 1, but that time, iDante certainly was patient, but was not able to capitalize.
It's just one of those things where, yes, your patience is fantastic in every sense of the word, but sometimes if your opponent has their game plan and sticks to it hard and heavy commits to it, you're going to see a difference. And I really think Pickles did a fantastic job of adapting and changing there.
Holy mackerel. iDante getting hit at round start.
Okay. Tosses out the chair. Yeah, gonna get a lot of damage there.
That's a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage.
I would snap, but I'm not iDante, and I know how hard it is to do from that string.
Oh, get got!
Wow.
Shenanigans! Oh, Gregor doesn't suck.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about.
Overheads.
Ooh, good sweep.
What?
Wow.
That was quite the turnaround. All of a sudden, iDante is sitting on easy money right now. Big chair coming down and big chair going up.
Now, see, this is why I think games like the last one are so interesting to me, because all it takes is that, oh my god, getting in once.
A flying wolf? He's out! He's out! That's a 3 count!
3 counts is the charm here. iDante securing another win, putting them up 2-1 over Pickles there.
iDante, what a sick finish. Did you see the hippity hop? He said, here's a chair, I'm going the opposite direction. That's called momentum. I am Isaac Newton. I have thrown my chair downward and I shall be propelled upward. Here comes the knees downward. Gravity works in my favor. My God, what a physics masterclass.
It's one of those things where 100% iDante had all that momentum, had all that pressure, had all of that, as some would say in less scientific terms, velocity, Kai. But Pickles, I think, really needs to be commended because that start of the round was going so well in their favor. Like I said before, it only takes iDante getting in once to change the entire tides of this match.
Yes, and that really is the determining factor. Pickles, it's so funny. Normally you consider a 1v3 to be in favor of the person who's doing all the locking down, right? Pickles is attempting to lock iDante down, not let him play. So it feels like a struggle on iDante's part when iDante's not able to get in. But when iDante's in, the struggle is completely reversed. It's all struggle all the time.
It's kind of insane, to be honest. You can't, you know, as one of my favorite therapists, actually, from the good old book of reality television said, you gotta pick a struggle. You know, you gotta pick a struggle.
Absolutely. Oh man, and Dante, what's really cool here is, again, because we need to get up to the narrow part of the brackets, right? And you'll see people start winning and losing at that level. Then you get opportunities to come back. So iDante is 1 win away from going back and attempting to fight Rabble Flaggers in an all-Bayo, all-night extravaganza again, where iDante earlier lost 3-0. So we could be in for more Beowulf mirrors if iDante can pull it out here. But I know Pickles isn't trying to lay it out and just take that. We already know Pickles can win because we saw an absolute tail whipping right there. The tail was tanned. Got the switch out and rolled iDante because that one was rough that second round. We're going to see if Pickles can do that again.
Pickles is starting off very, very strong here. We see the game of Bullet Hell coming out to play for certain. Starting off really strong with a lot of beams, a lot of just touching out, playing some footsies and trying for the approach. And iDante just trying to feel out where they can get in with that aggression, trying to punish some of these assists.
And as soon as iDante is within range, man, again, it just explosive damage and offense. iDante's actually had to learn that commitment to the solo lifestyle means your defense, your neutral, everything's got to be immaculate because there ain't no assists covering up those gameplay weaknesses. Another great one, but too much on Dizzy. You got to let that one go. Put him on the ground. There we go. Very nice. Still so much on Dizzy. Got to do short resets here. Oh, and it's all gone.
Yeah, took that burst bait opportunity. You could kind of tell that he wasn't setting up for one. And this is a really good situation right now for Pickles because Philia versus Beowulf, I really think that's very heavy. And Philia's, yeah. Philia's approach game versus Beowulf, significantly nicer.
Yes. Beowulf is not a short character, and so suffers a little bit in that instant overhead game. So Philly is definitely one of those characters that, at least on paper, is a good matchup.
Agreed. Really nice low to go ahead and connect. Isn't able to make it work. Gets another one, pushes him back into the meter, back into the corner, uses a meter to make this real. Tries for the crossover to go ahead and put him back on the same side.
Yep, one more reset. And there's the hit, but nothing. And there's another hit, but nothing.
Yeah.
Super into cat heads. No, there's nothing there. Shocking. I am shocked.
Oh, no.
Oh, you didn't know the last one was there. There's going to be a snap here. Oh, no, drops the combo. Oh, no, you've been grabbed. You have been grabbed. Discarded. Oh my goodness, such a turnaround. And that's exactly how that first round went, where it seemed like it was such a struggle on iDante's part, but pulling it out in the end. What a finish. iDante over Pickles, 3-1.
That was the exact situation that I was talking about prior, Kai, where Pickles was doing everything correct, and all it took was iDante getting in once. That solo v trio damage is so real. It's so terrifying, and it's so absolutely oppressive that honestly, I just want to say congratulations to iDante for doing all of us solo players out here a real justice by winning and understanding solo mechanics. And I just also want to say snapping. I'm always a fan of solo snapping. But in any case, congratulations as always to both Rabble Flaggers and iDante for making it out of the Group D qualifiers. We will be seeing them both next week in the Summer Championship Finals.